Raze, Brooklyn, New York. Raze back live again. Tell her bros, tell them pros, tell her haters, tell a friend. Bring the smoke, we ain't scared of you mofos. Head on the swivel, beware the motos. Travel news, smoke lives is lit. Surveys a crew in the building, who the with? Raze, reporting live from his mama's basement. We monetize, even the lives you can't say shit. So grab a beer and enjoy the show. We the travel space kings, ready, set, let's go. Raze. Raze, Brooklyn, New York. Raze back live again. Tell her bros, tell them pros, tell her haters, tell a friend. Bring the smoke, we ain't scared of you mofos. Head on the swivel, beware the motos. Travel news, smoke lives is lit. Surveys a crew in the building, who the with? Raze, reporting live from his mama's basement. We monetize, even the lives you can't say shit. So grab a beer and enjoy the show. We the travel space kings, ready, set, let's go. Raze. Let the countdown begin. Raze back live again. Pop culture, entertainment, of course, the hot topics. Traveling somewhere in the tropics. Usually preserved for smoke show panels, $1 million plays. We expanding the channel, they say opinions like assholes. Watch your mouth at all times and don't mess up the cash flow. We live.
Hey, you be with Raze Red?
Yeah,
I know.
Raze on here right now. What up? You on with
what's up, my boy?
We on with the gangster lifestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, my friend, we watching shit at y'all, bro. Y'all famous to us, bro. That's all we watch in the States, bro. That's all we watch, bro.
Okay. So you know what it is then.
I'm gonna catch y'all, man. Put us on YouTube with you.
Okay, you subscribe to
Chicago.
Chi-Town.
All time.
Yeah, you subscribe to the channel?
Yep.
Okay, the gangster lifestyle. That's what it is.
Yeah, y'all.
All right.
I already know you, bro.
Okay.
I'll catch you next time.
All
hey,
right.
What's up, brother?
We got a new city unlocked backpackers and backpackettes. That is Santa Marta, Colombia. This overlooked city is definitely a city to consider, especially if you're tired of the lifestyle that Medellin and Cartagena provides. Number one being that it's a lot cheaper than the previous two cities that I just mentioned. At the same time, it offers you that peace of mind that you're just not gonna get going to a big city. So if you find yourself interested in the city of Santa Marta, or you miss your boy Backpack Val in his videos, hit one on the chat if you miss your boy Backpack Val and his videos. This is the video that you do want to watch, where we talk all things Santa Marta, like what and where is Santa Marta, things to know before going, is Santa Marta safe or dangerous, where to stay, such as neighborhoods and lodging accommodations. I'm also going to discuss with you guys a few things to do, and to top it off, pause, I'm going to give you guys my rating and why. Things to do in Santa Marta. My favorite part of the video, but also the most stressful part, guys, because honestly, I don't know where to start.
Same red shirt for like a week or two at a time. I thought Floyd was just maybe autistic or something, because Floyd used to do some off. You guys remember every time we go to a new country, he would throw away all his clothes. And I say, Floyd, we just went and got you 10 shirts, 3 pair of pants, and some shoes, and then we go from Thailand to the Philippines and you threw it all away. And so I was like, okay, maybe he's like autistic or something. I don't know. Why would somebody do that? I don't know. And then the same thing with the phones. Like, Floyd, why do you keep buying new phones? But again, me and the rest of the audience, we thought Floyd was just maybe autistic or something, because, you know, Floyd wouldn't cut his hair. I had to tell him, Floyd, cut your hair. You know, Floyd do this. You know, Floyd would always wear the same red shirt for like a week or two at a time with, you know, toothpaste stains all on his pants. And so I'm just thinking, okay, you know, Floyd is a good dude. He just got something wrong with him. But I didn't think he was off like that.
Yeah, Raze back live again on this Tuesday night live stream extravaganza. Woo! Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. 2025 is going out with a bang, guys, because we have breaking news out there inside Brazil. YouTuber by the name of Floyd Wallace has been arrested for dealing with a minors. Hit that like button, guys. You guys come in. We got to discuss this, man. I will be dropping the link. Because, you know, we got to talk about this. What the hell is happening with the YouTube travel space? Will it survive in 2026, guys? This is Bedlam. What's going on? I got some clips to play for you guys. Man, Auston Holleman. I got some more clips from Auston Holleman. He made a statement earlier today on the situation, and we're going to discuss his statement. Some people say that Auston brung Floyd into the space. So we're going to discuss that. So many things to discuss as far as what's going on out there inside Brazil. I have the article, and like I said, I got some more clips. And let me turn this camera off a little bit, man. Man, this is madness, guys. I did not think that 2026 was going to come in like this, guys. I just did not think it was going to happen. You know what I'm saying? I just thought that 2025 was going to go out. You know what I mean? On a kind of slow note, guys. You know what I mean? Nothing too crazy. And now this hits us, man. This hits us. Where's my beer? I gotta get my beer, guys. Let me know how y'all doing. Shout out to everybody watching on this Tuesday live stream. Hopefully you guys can see. Let me see how to. Yeah, salute to everybody watching, man. Because now Floyd Wallace has been on this show. Probably like a year ago was the last time he's been here. He has been kind of absent from the YouTube travel space. So about like a year and a half ago, the last time we've seen Floyd over here. And now he is locked up. He is locked up for one of the most, let's say, one of the worst things you can be locked up for besides murder. Some people probably rather get locked up for murder instead of these type of charges, especially if you get found guilty and you are going to be inside that prison for years and years and years. Out there aside. Now, the story goes that he was doing what he was doing with the A minors in Rio. He then fled to Sao Paulo trying to get out of there. I guess he knew they was on his track. I don't know how he knew it. And the arrest went down. I have the arrest video. I will be playing the clip, seeing what's going on. But hit that like button because hopefully you guys are sipping a little bit. I know it's a Tuesday. You guys are sipping a little bit with Raze. Like I said, I got the light beer right now. Woo, man. I will be dropping that link. Like I said, you just never know. You just never know what guys are doing in their personal time when they are abroad. You know what I'm saying? Off the camera. You just don't know what they're doing. And right now, it has come to light that he is allegedly, shout out to Sunday Night Smoke, someone that goes after A minors. Allegedly, we could keep saying that, but I'm gonna play for you the clips. And man, what a time to be alive, guys! What a time to be alive. It's cringe though. It's cringe. Let me see in this video earlier. I saw LTTV up in here. I see my moderator, shout out to Anonymous, is in the building. Salute to you, Anonymous. Salute to you, Anonymous. Let me see. Army Guy Travels. And I also want to say shout out to O'Shea Duke Jackson and Giamo. I've seen them going back and forth. Man, those are my two guys right there. And they've been going back and forth, mano a mano, talk about maybe pulling up on each other out there inside Uganda. And so it's that's getting hectic right now. Like I said, 2025 is going out with a bang, guys. It is going out with a bang. And I don't know what to expect. You know what I'm saying? It's only a few more days. It's about to be Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But hit that like button, guys. Big Boss takes no losses in the building. Salute to you, Big Boss. Passport Mars in the building. Running down some of y'all chats. The Army Guy Travels in the building. Salute. Here's Anonymous. I don't care about this guy. Yeah, you know what? This story, guys. This story has been on multiple Brazilian local news outlets, including CNN Brazil, guys. That's the level of viralness Floyd is going through right now. Now, I don't think anybody wants to go viral for this. This is the worst thing to go viral for, guys. The worst thing to go viral for, because this right here, it's that Chris Hansen stuff going on, guys. That Chris Hansen stuff going on, and man, like I said, I did not expect this to happen a couple of days before Christmas. It's about to be Christmas. Oh my goodness. What a disaster. What a disaster, guys. Man. Let me see. This is, oh God. Extreme Traveler, thank you for that super chat. You suspected it, Extreme Traveler? Yeah, well, I don't know if I now Floyd, aka R. Kelly Jr., Alan Reed, thank you for that. Now he is locked up. He is looking at about 25 to 35 years, guys, in prison out there. Inside, I guess he's back in Rio or Sao Paulo. It doesn't matter. You don't want to be in the jail out there. I mean, you don't want to be in prison in the States. You damn sure don't want to be locked up in prison for 20 years out there inside Brazil, guys, on those type of charges. That has to be a living hell right now. So, wow, I was shocked. It was out of nowhere. Like I said, I was following the O'Shea versus Giammo story when this story started breaking at the same time. Like, almost fell out my chair. I'm like, what the heck, huh? I got about 20 different messages through Instagram and WhatsApp about the Floyd stuff dating back to late last night. You know what I'm saying? I said I'm gonna chill, let everybody else go live, but then I'm gonna just come on live today because I want to get the full details of what's going on. Guys, he's locked up. He's locked up. His passport has been taken. You know what I mean? So he's not leaving Brazil anytime soon. And it's man, it's unfortunate for him, but I mean, if the news reports are true, he is screwed. He is screwed, guys. He is screwed. But shout out to you. Shout out to Army Guy Travels. Salute to you, Army Guy Travels. With the $199 donation. Wild work in Brazil. Check them, fellas. Check them IDs, right? Check them IDs, fellas. Yes, check. But now it's coming out, guys. Now I'm just going by what the news been saying. I'm gonna play the clips. This wasn't a case of somebody getting with a chick that looks like she's like 21 or even 19, 20. This seemed like this was on purpose. I'm just going by allegedly. From what the news report is saying that he was purposely going after the A minors, right? Purposely under 18 years old, of course, and sometimes way under 18. So it's cringe. It's cringe. It's embarrassing for him. Some black guys that travel will say it's embarrassing for Passport Bros. Now, shout out to BNT Travels. He did a live last night. Floyd has denounced the Passport Bros about a year and a half, 2 years ago. So he always said he's not a Passport Bro for the past year and a half. Take that for whatever it's worth. But I just wanted to put that out there. But some people will say this is embarrassing. Guys, is Floyd's arrest out there inside Brazil on these type of allegations embarrassing for the Passport Bros? Put a 1 for yes, put a 2 for no. Put a 1 for yes. This is embarrassing for the Passport Bros. Put a 1 for yes, put a 2 for no, even though he says he is not a Passport Bro anymore. He used to be, but y'all remember him and Austin denounced the Passport Bros, so I'm seeing a lot of ones. Just you're saying it's embarrassing for the Passport Bros. Oh, it's embarrassing for the Passport Bros. Oh man, I'm gonna take another drink, guys, because let's be honest, guys. By Passport Bros in this meaning, black guys going abroad and hooking up with females, you know what I'm saying, in other countries. Let's be honest. We talk about the black guys. We not going about we talk about other races and ethnicity. We talk American black guys. Let's be honest. For this stream right now. What a disaster. So I got some beer on tap. I'm going to be taste testing this beer a little later on for my other channel, for my taste test channel. I've never had this beer before. This beer is out of Nicaragua. So, Never had that before. But right now, I'll be sipping on some Coors Light, trying to figure out what's going on with Floyd out there inside Brazil. Buck traveled to $2. This is crazy. Work Raze, play the games clip. Yes, I will play the games clip. Give me a few because I'm gonna play it after I play these other clips. But I will play the big games clip since you requested it. Buck Travel. Salute to you, Buck Travel. Salute to you, Snow Travel 199. Hell of a way to end this year for Pastor Bro. Hold this L. So he's saying Pastor Bro's got to hold this L. He's saying Pastor Bro's got to hold this L. Like I said, I seen BMT do a live stream last night. Now, you know, it was, like I said, Floyd himself said he's not a Pastor Bro, but I've seen a lot of you guys and was saying Pastor Bros did take a hit with this right here because it was just like about to end the new year. And like I said, I thought the so bigger story was going to be O'Shea versus Giamo, but now we have this. We have this, and this is huge out there. This is going viral, dare I say, out there inside Brazil. They are all over this story. And, you know, it is not looking good for Floyd Wallace out there. It is not looking good, I must say. Shout out to Alan Reed for 499. Floyd, real voice is deep. He just talked like a kid to fool and lure his victims. I bet Auston Rello taught him that. Well, now I know you bring Auston in here, and no, you know, Auston and Rello. But, you know, no, I mean, you know, sometimes guys are on their own. Sometimes guys are on their own. Like, you know, sometimes people are on their own. You know what I'm saying? With their devious ways behind the scenes, right? Sometimes they don't let their family know. They don't let their friends know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? So you don't know all the time necessarily what your buddy is doing when you're not around. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you just don't. You know, you just don't. Mm-hmm. Like, I bring people up here for interviews all the time, and I've been doing this for like years now. And some people on my panel over the years come back and forth on the panel. I interview some people. Then, like months later, down the road, or a couple of years later, they get arrested and go to jail. That's on you guys. You know what I'm saying? That's not on me. I mean, you know. Floyd hasn't been here in like a year and a half over here on this channel. I mean, he's doing this, living his life and getting in trouble. You know what I'm saying out there? You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. Now I know people will say, "Oh, Raze, you promote," because I've seen that a little bit. Thing is, I promote everybody. I promote every YouTuber that comes on my channel. I promote. So. And if y'all ninjas go out there and get arrested after you come on my channel, whether it be 6 months from now or 2 years from now or 3 years, that's on you guys. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said, everybody I promote up here. A lot of people I promote do well, don't get in trouble. You know, that's just the law of averages. I mean, but if you're doing stories on everybody in the space that's doing crash outs or getting in trouble, whatever, or, you know, just sometimes normal people come up here and sometimes they might get in trouble. Hell, if I get in trouble with the law, I don't, you know, you guys are not responsible for me, my own personal troubles with the law. If I was to go outside and go on an A train and beat somebody's ass on the A train, you know what I mean? And I go to jail for assault, the people that was on my panel over the past couple of years, y'all not responsible for what I do personally. You know what I'm saying? So, get some more super chats, guys. Shout out to Boca Chica. You know it's legit when he had teddy bears laughing my A off. Yeah, now, yeah, guys. Let me play some stuff for you guys. Man, he had teddy bears, guys. What a disaster. You know, let me see. Now, yeah, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. The teddy bears is embarrassing, guys. Now, you know, this was some of the stuff they found inside his all right, so let me remove that. I'm gonna get to y'all super chat. Let me remove that. Oh my goodness. Now, this was some of the stuff they found after his arrest, right? This was some of the stuff they found. Now, if you see on in the corner, right? You see in the corner right there. Now, what is that? The teddy bears. What is the teddy bears for, guys? What are the teddy bears for, guys? Guys, do you see the teddy bears? They found those inside of his hotel. Guys, what are those for? Guys, do y'all see those? Guys, are you seeing that? Oh man, that is nasty work. Oh man, that right there is weird. That is weird. Oh man, I need another drink. What the hell is going on out here? Hit that like button, guys. I can't call it, man. I can't call it. Man, this is crazy. 700 people in the building watching Raze live. This is I can't call it, guys. You know, guys, do those teddy bears suggest that Floyd has a problem? Put a 1 for yes, put a 2 for no. Does these teddy bears suggest that Floyd has a serious mental problem? Put a 1 for yes, put a 2 for no. You can't make this stuff up, guys. This is diabolical, guys. This is diabolical. Let me get some more of your chats, guys. I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm gonna play that later. Buck, we got Floyd. All right, so you read that one. I read the teddy bears. Oh my God. Good luck to Rello trying to top this one. Vibes. Now I always say Future shouldn't try to top Rello. Nobody should try to top this. Nobody should try to top this. You know, Floyd might be going away for 10 to 25 years, guys. Vibe, shout out to you. Nobody should try to top this. Then R. Kelly got what, 20 years, right? 25 years. R. Kelly got 25 years for that. And it's cringe to talk about this stuff over here, Vibes, but you know, just doing my job as a YouTube journalist. Rello smart to skip Brazil because he would have got Floyd. Now, guys, with this story we're breaking, do any of you guys feel leery about taking a trip to Brazil with this hovering over, dare I say, the Passport Bros' heads? You know, do you guys feel that if you go there, you might get them strange looks, you know what I mean, at you, looking at, you know, people just looking at you, you know what I'm saying? Funny. You know, do you guys believe that right now, even some of the other YouTubers that's out there may be in jeopardy of, you know, being investigated? God damn it. You know, what a disaster, guys. What a complete disaster this is. RC Styles with the $5 donation. Oh, Floyd. Yes, Floyd is, I think he may be cooked. I think Floyd may be cooked, RC Styles. I think Floyd may be cooked, RC. Sad to say, but, you know, it's not looking good. Shout out to you, Alan Reed, with the $4.99. You might as well give Floyd Crash Out King of 2025 because he not making the list for another 10 years. Now, guys, this is out of nowhere. Everybody was talking about J Rello, NYC the Future. With this one incident, does Floyd take the Crash Out King of the Year for 2025 away from both Rello and NYC the Future? This has to be, because this is right now, he's going to be, like I said, well, allegedly he's going to be, well, I mean, do y'all believe that Floyd right now is the #1 crash out of the year, just in time for the new year, right? Just before the new year come in. Did Floyd come out of nowhere and still crash out of the year away from both Rello and Future? Put a 1 for yes, put a 2 for no. This is cringe. This is crazy and cringe, bro. What's up, Razor? Shout out to you, Aubrey. Ever blessed. How you doing? Come on, Star. I'm gonna be dropping our link. Anybody want to come up? And you know, I got some more clips to play though. The Mitsubishi Network. Shout out to you. Great job last night. Great job last night with that live stream. They actually broke it. They broke it as I was like, you know, following the O'Shea Duke Jackson versus Giamo beef. We're going to talk about that tomorrow. But as I was following that, I seen they were live on this. I'm like, what the hell is going on out here? What the hell Intuition? What the hell Intuition in them? What the hell Alan Steve is up to? What the hell is Alan Steve clickbaiting? Is Alan Steve clickbaiting? So I went over there and come to find out, no, they was not clickbaiting. It was true. Gotta know how I move, right? and Travel Ninja with the 199. B-Dub got to pull up. Shout out to you. Shout out to B-Dub, by the way. Shout out to B-Dub. Shout out to B-Dub, too. You know what I'm saying? Yo, everybody, I mean, like I said, everybody was hitting me last night and to today. Just like 20-something messages on this situation. You know, like I said, shout out to the Intuition guy. He did a great job last night. And thank you for being becoming a member. Lonnie Boo, shout out to you. Lonnie Boo, shout out to you. Became a YouTube. I appreciate you. $2 a month, only $2 a month. That's like 2 of these. That's 2 of these. You add 50 cents. You know what I'm saying? Get 2 of these. You know, and you know, members only. Shout out to you becoming a member. And we got a $50 bomb from Real Ray Money, my dude, my guy. At Real Ray Money has returned to the scene. Shout out to you at Real Ray Money. Hope all is well with you, bro. The $50 bomb. I highly appreciate you. That's about 50 of these. The Razor Race Cerveza / Travel Fun 2026 is we going to be traveling. You know, hell, I was tempted to be traveling right now before Christmas. But then I seen O'Shea Duke Jackson going at my guy Giamo and vice versa. They're both my guys. And then I see this. I said, I can't go nowhere right now. I had to be here in front of my poster inside my mama's basement talking about the travel space, ending off the year with the drama. Oh, man. Hopefully you get back on YouTube at Real Ray Money. A great Panama videos. This guy, I don't know if he's going to get back, but you can subscribe to my guy at Real Ray Money channel. Thank you for the $50 bomb. High quality Panama City videos right there, you know, from that guy, my guy at Real Ray Money. I'm gonna get to your rest of your messages. Let me play this. I'm gonna get to your super chat. Let me play this. Now this is like I said, now y'all seen what Auston had to say. I got some more from Auston also. But this was the arrest out there inside Brazil. I'm gonna play the short version.
His detention was in a downtown hotel. He described himself on social media profiles as a sex tourist. The text then includes a series of excerpts from a video.
As soon as they entered the room, the American, identified as Floyd Wallace Jr., 29, was arrested in the Liberdade neighborhood in downtown Sao Paulo for today's evening game. He threw himself to the ground and was handcuffed.
Now that was the arrest. Yeah, you know, seen that chick? You seen that female police officer? She was on his ass. She was on his ass. You know what I'm saying? You know. Now there's some rumors that they may have maced Floyd. He was resisting a bit. Did they mace Floyd, guys? Was Floyd maced? That female, that female was on his ass. You know what I'm saying? But was Floyd maced? Was Floyd maced? Yeah, they have a man. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, and then he took that walk of shame. All right, I see some of you guys are saying, all right, it wasn't mace, it was pepper spray. All right, yeah, the police carry a pepper spray, so not mace. All right, so pepper spray. So y'all saying he was pepper sprayed. He was pepper sprayed. What were those teddy bears there for, though, guys? What were those teddy bears there for? Can anybody explain to me those teddy bears? Any reason those teddy bears was there? Do you guys have any knowledge of the teddy bears? Why these were there? Why were they there inside of Floyd's room? Why are those teddy bears there? What is he doing with those? Who, what is that? Why are they? But man, hit that. I got some more clips, guys. Let me see. Now, it's just madness, guys. You just never know what you're gonna get into. When all right, well, let's just play.
An American man who was sexually exploiting children in Rio de Janeiro. His detention was at a downtown hotel. He described himself on social media profiles as a sex tourist. The text then includes a series of excerpts from a video.
As soon as they entered the room, the American, identified as Floyd Wallace Jr., 29, was arrested in the Liberdade neighborhood in downtown Sao Paulo for delinquent gaming. He threw himself to the ground and was handcuffed. The operation was carried out by teams from the Homicide and Personal Protection Department in support. In conducting their inspection of the hotel room where he was lodged, the police found a significant quantity of electronic equipment, including files containing child pornography. They also seized a variety of items such as pen drives, memory cards, a notebook of a computer, multiple cell phones, some stuffed animals, a watch with an embedded camera, and various other telephone devices. At the start of December, law enforcement commenced an intelligence operation following a report from a ride-sharing driver. The driver stated that a user who had used a false name requested a ride with two minors. During the ride, the man spoke with the children who said they were going to meet an older man who didn't speak Portuguese. The girls couldn't explain how they knew him. That's when the civil police were contacted. On December 18th, the police identified a user who had requested another ride with four underage girls. During monitoring, agents identified that the American had traveled to Sao Paulo the previous Saturday and was planning to flee the country.
Hit that like button, guys. All 730 people watching Raze Live right now. Or everybody hit the like button. This is huge news all around Brazil. Now, obviously, y'all heard. I mean, those teddy bears are still just freaking me out. But y'all heard that in his possession was child P. All right, I'm going to say that. All right, child videos. Can't be too graphic up here on YouTube. It's cringe. It was in his possession, according to them. Now he's got to go to trial. Of course, he got to go to trial. According to the authorities, they followed him from is that Rio to Sao Paulo. So they were investigating this. They was taking it serious, right? I believe he's done, man. This is bad. This is bad. This is you know. Now, if anybody knows anything about Brazil, feel free to hop up here and let me know the process of what's going on, how they treat these type of crimes, alleged crimes. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to you, Real Ray Money, once again for that. I got some more clips though. What a disaster! What what a disaster at Real Ray Money. Like I said, subscribe to at Real Ray Money channel if you get back in the game. And we got Steve Stories is with the $2. Is Future next? He's sus as hell. Nah, well, I don't see Future doing that. You know what I'm saying? I don't see that in Future's future. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't see what Floyd did in Future's future. Okay? No, I gotta believe that he's not involved in that. You know what I'm saying? Because this thing with Floyd was out of the blue. This thing with Floyd was out of the blue. Now I'm gonna play some more what Auston Holleman had to say, because Auston was with Floyd. Everybody knows that a couple of years ago. You know what I'm saying? So Auston did a video on it, and I'm gonna play some of that. But I mean, what a disaster. All right, Starfire Page with the $10 bomb. Shout out to you, Starfire Page. All right, Future is the CEO of the Paso Bros Criminal S organization, a crime syndicate that preys on vulnerable, in Latin America and Southeast Asia, per his words. So he said this. Well, no, all right. Well, I like them young and desperate. Well, if he said, I didn't see him say it, but if you he said that, Starfire Page, shout out to you, Starfire Page. Y'all take it how y'all want. I mean, like I said, man, like I said, Paso Bros though, black guys. Do you guys feel nervous right now about going to Brazil after this incident? Did Floyd just single-handedly ruin Brazil for you bros, at least right now? Maybe you want this stuff to die down a bit. You don't want to be associated with it. So you might decide not to go to Brazil right now. Now, some of you guys still might. You might say, those girls look too good. Those girls look too good. I'm not going to let this incident with Floyd stop me from getting out to those beauties, out there in Rio de Janeiro. Some guys, but. But shout out to you, Starfire Page, with that $10 bomb. I appreciate it. Smiley, Teddy matching his socks. Teddy matching his socks colors. Hi, yeah, Smiley. Shout out to you, Smiley. Thank you for that. That $2. That's 2 more of these. Raze survey of fun. We drinking tonight. I know it's just I know it's only a Tuesday, but this helps me cope with these type of stories, guys. This right here. This helps me cope. Yeah. Let me think. But shout out to you. His right hand man, Jack, should be investigated. Jack. Who's Jack? Who's Jack? Snow Travel. Who's Jack? Buck Travel 199. Floyd passed Johnny Somali with this. Now, hey guys, did Floyd pass Johnny Somali with this? Floyd hopped over everybody. Now Johnny Somali, he's in prison. He's not getting out no time soon, I don't think. Now, and he might get a hefty prison sentence out there, right? In Korea, right? Somali. So it's still bad. But Floyd's charges is worse, what he's being alleged with, than Johnny Somali. Now, they're both going to be in prison for a bit. You know what I'm saying? It's still bad on both. But, you kind of rather be in prison for what Johnny Somali did, 100%, more than be in prison for what is being alleged that Floyd has done. 100%. That's without, yes. So you can say he's leapfrog over Johnny Somali, Buck. That's a good one right there. Yes. I'm just trying to make sense of it all, guys. Who would have thought that this was going to be happening going into the going to Christmas time? You know what I mean? I thought I was going to watch some Frosty the Snowman. You know what I mean? Watching some Dr. Seuss, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. You know, sit back, relax, watch that. Get into the Christmas spirit, Christmas holidays. You know what I mean? And now we get hit with this. You know what I'm saying? Kind of brings your mood down, makes you a little depressed thinking about this stuff. But that's why I'm chilling with you guys to talk about this stuff. Let me see. Thank you. Gimp in. All right. All right. Gimping ain't easy. With remember, 18 months. How you doing? How you doing? He got arrested with the red shirt on. He wins. Oh, with the red shirt on. With the red shirt on. You can't make this stuff up. With the red shirt on. He got arrested. Oh, man. Gimping ain't easy. $2 foreign only prison. Yeah, I know y'all memes. I know y'all memes and your catchphrases in the chat. I know y'all going crazy in the chat right now. This is diabolical. Foreign only prison. Let me see. You know. All right. The Cape Fritz, $5 donation. All right. All right. The Escape Tricks, $5 donation. Thank you for that. I don't know about y'all, but I'm done with anything Pastor Bros. The phrase is cooked. Floyd is now Crash Out King. Yes. Are y'all done with the Pastor Bros name? You know, some people might just be like, you're like, you know what? I do not want to be caught at Pastor Bro to save my life. But the thing is, Floyd said he wasn't a Pastor Bro for the past year and a half, 2 years, ever since Auston Holleman. And I'm going to play another Auston Holleman clip. Ever since Auston Holleman said he's done with the Pastor Bros. You know what I'm saying? Floyd files coming out soon. Says Diesel Dave Adventure. Thank you for that 199. You see what's going on with the Epstein files, right? Shout out to my guy Tapton with Troy. I was talking to him earlier. He was like, this is the Floydstein files. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all want the Floydstein files that come out, guys? You know, oh man. Who's on the Floydstein files? So then I got Uncle Rico also. How you doing, Uncle Rico? Hey, everybody, man. You guys are cool. Floyd makes Rello look like Nelson Mandela. Says the Traveler. Thank you for being a member. Aubrey Everbless. Shout out to you. Like I said, $2 a month to join button to become a member, guys. Trying to break down and see what's going on with Floyd out there. You know. Will he be allowed to leave? I doubt it. I doubt it. What a disaster, Aubrey Everblessed. Thank you for becoming a member. Locomotion with the $5 donation. How you doing, Locomotion? Salute, salute. Respectfully, I like Lord Williamson, Don Banks, and Skylar. But between them, Redbeard and Austin, we look like super mongers out in Brazil. I'm not going. Oh, man. Now, wait. Shout out to all those guys you just mentioned. Great YouTubers. Now, I did ask the question, did the Floyd incident, you know, so you're saying a bunch of guys, they're going to, you know, they out there with the girls and this and that. So you just don't want to be looked at as just a monger in general. That's what you mean. Not be accused of what Floyd is doing, but you just don't want to be looked at in that light, right? As a black man going out there to Brazil right now. That's what you mean. All right. So some people may agree with you. That's why I asked the question. Shout out to those guys you just mentioned, though. Thank you for the $20 bomb, Jackie J. When the Brazilian government look into all of the people who gave Floyd money in the last 5 years, I hope they don't create problems for you guys, because on the news they said he has a network of people. Now, what does that mean? What does that mean? On the news they said he has a network of people. What network of people did Floyd have out there, specifically in Brazil? Did they mean just on YouTube? Did they mean social media? people sending it in. What were they talking about? What were, and now I believe there was some stories about another person out there inside Brazil maybe offering up Floyd some A minors. Maybe that's the network they're talking about. But what did they mean, guys? Man, this is just getting. And thank you for that $20 bomb. I appreciate you, man. You know, what did they mean? The Floydstein files gonna be released, guys. Oh man, what a disaster. Oh man, you know, Big Boss takes no losses in the building. Salute to you. We got, all right. Let me play this. Let me play Auston Holleman. This is what Auston Holleman had to say.
Same red shirt for like a week or two at a time. Thought Floyd was just maybe autistic or something, because Floyd used to do some off. You guys remember every time we go to a new country, he would throw away all his clothes. And I say, Floyd, we just went and got you 10 shirts, 3 pair of pants, and some shoes. And then we go from Thailand to the Philippines and you threw it all away. And so I was like, okay, maybe he's like autistic or something. I don't know. Why would somebody do that? I don't know. And then the same thing with the phones. Like, Floyd, why do you keep buying new phones? But again, we thought, me and the rest of the audience, we thought Floyd was just maybe autistic or something. Because, you know, Floyd wouldn't cut his hair. I had to tell him, Floyd, cut your hair. You know, Floyd do this. You know, Floyd would always wear the same red shirt for like a week or two at a time. With, you know, toothpaste stains all on his pants. And so I'm just thinking, okay, you know, Floyd is a good dude. He just got something wrong with him. But I didn't think he was off like that.
Okay, you guys just seen. I got more from Auston Holleman. Now, he went in on Floyd. He was dissing him, you know. He said he kind of figured he was weird, a weird guy. Why was Floyd always buying a new phone for every trip? Why was he kept switching phones? So now, hindsight being 2020, right? Auston, it seemed like he's putting it together. His extracurricular activities with the A minors allegedly is the reason he kept having new phones, right? I mean, hey, you know, I'm just trying to try. You know, everybody's guess is you know, is welcome here. You know, but this is some more Auston Holleman.
Today we have some horrible news that I'm going to relay to you guys about someone that has been on my channel previously, and it is an American man and I'm going to bring up a whole conspiracy to a lot of this stuff. This American man, a black American man that has been arrested in Brazil for trying to engage in sex with minors. And if you guys don't know, Floyd was in several of my videos, and we all know that Floyd was very cringy and very strange. And I'm telling you from hanging out in person with him, very strange. I would have never thought nothing like that, but it's also not shocking. Like, it's based off how strange he was, it's not shocking. But when I was with Floyd, I'd never seen him look at any children or anything, or maybe I didn't notice. You guys know, I used to talk about in my older videos with Floyd that, yeah, like, why do you buy a new phone every time we go to a new country? Like, why do you feel the need? Every time we would go to a new country or a new city, he would buy a new phone. I don't know, but I'm making this video to disassociate myself with that. I just wanted to get ahead of that. And same way with the whole J Rillo situation, I'm not associated with none of it. If Floyd did do that kind of stuff and he is guilty, it can go two ways. If they extradite him to the United States, he'll be back out of jail and he'll be able to do it again. If he did that, right? I have no concrete evidence yet. I have stated many times, especially when the whole J Rillo thing happened, the Passport Bros should have been a fraternity. That way, when you have somebody that wants to beat on women or be an international drug dealer or be a pedophile, you can automatically say, this person that hasn't paid their membership is not in our database, so that's not one of us.
Now, guys, that was Auston Holleman. Subscribe to his channel. Y'all heard. Do y'all agree with Auston Holleman? He's been pop, take that to Floyd all day today, and he has disavowed Floyd, disassociated himself with Floyd. He brought up the J Rillo situation out inside Kenya, in which got him into issues personally with the Kenyan people and people protesting. What do y'all got to say? Let's say you guys in the chat. What do y'all think about Auston Holleman's statements on the situation, disavowing Floyd? Do y'all accept his disavowment of Floyd? Hit that like button, guys. Get the lights up. Subscribe to the channel. Anybody new to the channel? Let me see. Floyd files coming out. Coming out soon. Like I said, my guy, I tapped him in Troy, was like, the Floydstein files coming out, Yeah. Let me see. The thing Passport Bro traveled for is the thing that ended them. Oh, man. FBA Floyd ain't seeing GTA, no Grand Theft Auto 6, right? He's not seeing Grand Theft Auto 6. That's for sure. Ross V with the €5. I appreciate you. My guy Free Society is in the building. Shout out to my guy Free. I met my guy Free in Punta Cana and in the Sasua. Shout out to you at Flip Flops. Chilling at Flip Flops. Me, Uncle Rico, Free Society. You know what I'm saying? Chilling in flip-flops in the Sioux. And like I said, and also inside Punta Cana. Me and at Up Free Society. They also said they found a hand puppet that was made in the likeness of V Swells. Oh, man. Shout out to the good fella, V Swells. That's funny. Yeah, you that's funny. Yeah, I know y'all cool. Y'all cool. Shout out my guy, V Swells. Oh, man. Oh, man, I got it. Subscribe to Free Society channel right here, man. I heard one of them girls was 6 years old. Now, there was a story saying that I believe a girl on one of the videos, right? Or some, one of the girls and help me out, guys, in the chat. One of the girls in the videos, and the parent was involved more than likely with one of the younger girls. Not necessarily that Floyd himself was with, but just some of the videos that they found inside Floyd's possession. That's what, not that Floyd was engaged with that. What you're saying right here. This is just so cringy. This is just so cringy. What a disaster this is, guys. This is embarrassing, guys. This is because it's so cringe. It's like hard for me to even talk about this on up here. You know what I'm saying? It's so cringe. It's like it's all right. Alan Reed with the $4.99. Floyd targeted the white and Hispanic kids. He swiped left on Tinder on the black kids. Never knew teddy bears could be used as evidence in a case. Yes, and teddy bears is going to be used in this case. It's very weird, very strange, very disturbing. And this is where we at right now. You know what I'm saying? That was the stuff right there that they found. And the teddy bears right there, that's embarrassing right there. Oh, matter of fact, yeah, those are hand puppets. All right. So those are hand puppets. Yeah, those are hand puppets. I can see you can put your hand inside the yellow one up top. You can put your hand there. What the hell? This is some Pee Wee Herman, romper room and friends type stuff. What's going on? You put your hand. What? Who is he trying to entertain with that? Who was Floyd trying to entertain with those hand puppets, guys? Oh God, you can't make this stuff up, guys. Who was Floyd trying to entertain with those hand puppets? Damn it. All right, let me see. See who else in this building, guys. You can't make this stuff up, guys. And like I said, I seen LTTV in the building earlier. He's gonna be going live on this. I know he did a video on it. But you know, this is nasty work. O'Shea might probably drop a video on it. I seen him in a couple of chats yesterday talking about it too. After his beef with Giamo. Global with the $10 bomb. Shout out to you. Nate Global, shout out to you, Nate Global. What is going on with these hand puppets, Nate Global? What is going on? He is going to that prison outside the airport in Sao Paulo. We used to take drug smugglers there back in 2019 when I worked there for DH, Department of Homeland Security. Okay, so he's going over there. And thank you for that $10 bomb. So you used to work for the DHS, so that's where he's at. He's going to that prison outside the airport. All right, so that's some great inside information from a former DHS worker. I appreciate you. Will they allow Floyd to have the puppets inside the prison? Yeah, I don't know. Put a 1 for yes, put a 2 for no. I don't know. Man, guys, you can't make this stuff up, guys. I don't know, man. This is crazy. Nasty work, guys. Nasty work, as I say. I mean, Django with the $5. You remember when TMD was doing Laptop Lifestyle? Austin was his bestie. Even Double R was flat backing then, and now you got NYC the Future. What the F? Oh man, thank you for that $5 donation, and shout out to TMD. He's retired from. He just retired from the space right now. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, you just never know. So many people come through on YouTube. You don't know. You never know what they're going to do in the future. You know what I'm saying? You just don't know. I mean, I'm sure, we knew people that we were cool with for a couple of years, and they went to jail in real life. You know what I'm saying? And we talk about off YouTube. And, just because you know a person, that don't mean you're responsible for their crimes. And if they do a crime in like 6 months from now or a year from now, they're personal crimes, Now, if you're doing a crime with them, you are, or you covering up their crime, But, you just never know what the future holds for, for people. Like I said, so many people come through my streams over the past few years. You just never know, who's going to go to jail. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ninjas go to jail. Y'all come over here. Y'all save us up. You're chopping up with Raze. Then y'all get arrested a few days later, a few months later, or years later. That's on y'all ninjas. Yeah. Hit that like button, though, guys. The $2. Thank you. Kamal Maud draw with the $2. Floyd is 1,000 times worse than Diddy. Oh, man. That Diddy documentary, boy, that's the talk. That Diddy, 50 Cent Diddy documentary is going crazy, Raze V with the €5. FBA Floyd Wallace Jr. should have asked FBA Travel Squad on how to be a predator. Shout out to you for that €5. Oh, man. Eric with the $1.99. Someone holding the cards on the real backstory. Now, the real backstory, I don't know. There might be a documentary made about this. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's the real backstory. I mean, all I could go off of right now is that, he was dealing with those 8 minors allegedly out there inside Brazil. And I don't know how this is going to end. I think I know, but I can't. But I can't 100% be sure because he does have to go to the trial and this and that. So, Floyd is the Epstein of the Passport Bros. Music, anime. Thank you for that $5 donation. Passport Boy, $5. Floyd was playing peekaboo with the girl on Future Live in Thailand. Thank you for that $5, Passport Boy. Music Anime with the $5. Who is in the Floydstein Files? I don't know, guys. I don't know who's in the Floydstein Files. Thank you for that $5 donation. Like I said, thoughts and opinions with the $2. Deep Pain thoughts and opinions with the $2. Blue Book Gentleman is the official name now. So should the Passport Bros change their name from the Passport Bros to the Blue Book Gentlemen, guys? What do y'all think about that? Should Passport Bros change the name, rebrand to the Blue Book Gentlemen, guys? Hit that like button, guys. I don't, we're just trying to make sense of it all. Easy E Eric Terry with the $9.99 donation. Oh man, Floyd got the Passport Bro movement looking crazy. Well, these puppets, it's just no rhyme or reason for these to be there. There's no rhyme or reason for these puppets to be there. Why are those puppets there? What is he doing with those hand puppets? Who is he entertaining with that? There's no reason for those to be there. Hit that like button, guys. Thank you for that $10 bomb. That's 10 more bids for Raze. It is crazy. Not a world of the $5 donation. All of you encourage this behavior. Well, I wouldn't say anybody encouraged this behavior with the puppets. No, I didn't see anybody telling Floyd to put these puppets on and entice children to come to his hotel room. That I disagree with that. Nah, I mean, nobody encouraged him from, at least from what I seen, to go out and get a hookup with underage A minors. He did that on his own. And the cab driver, good thing the cab driver questioned the girls, like, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? And where y'all going? They said, look, we're going to be the man that don't know Portuguese. The cab driver got suspicious, right? And it's like, what is this? What is this? So yeah, but I didn't see anybody I don't remember Floyd talking about him dealing with A minors on his live streams, and people encourage him to do that. Now, people encouraged him to travel, and he would do his fundraisers. So that's true. You're right about that. People encourage him to travel now, because they be like, look, you in the States, just go somewhere. Go to Brazil, go to Thailand, go somewhere. So people did encourage him to travel, but they didn't necessarily encourage him to go deal with A minors. But thank you for that $5. He doing damage control. Thank you for that music anime with the $2. You talk about Auston Holleman. So was Auston Holleman doing damage control, guys? Was Auston Holleman doing damage control, or was he speaking genuinely from the heart? Like, look, don't lump me with that. You know what I'm saying? So, let me see. Hit that like button, guys. And Kobe Thanos. Perfectly balanced as all things should be with the $9.99 donation. Thanos is here. Kobe Thanos. Floyd, Austin, Rello, and Big Boss, a.k.a. Pillsbury Man, are cut from the same cloth. Does matter what they say. Why yap so quick if you're not guilty? Do y'all agree with Kobe Thanos with the $10 donation to some more of these? Let me pop up and open another one. Yeah, let me pop open another one, guys. Do y'all believe if perfectly balanced as all things should be? Be getting set. I wonder if Thanos going to make an appearance inside the newest Avengers movie coming out. I don't know. He might make a cameo. Who knows? Doom. Y'all agree with Kobe Thanos is here. With the snap. With the snap. Let me open up one of these, guys. I know it's a Tuesday, but we got to cover this story. This story is cringe. It's embarrassing. The story. It really is highly embarrassing to read. It's like when I was covering the Diddy trial. Y'all remember I was covering the Diddy trial, and some of the stuff that was coming out in the Diddy trial. The stuff they were saying, what was allegedly going on, it was hard for me to read that stuff on the air. I was like, I can't read this stuff on the air. I was like feeling icky and cringe. I was like, what the hell is this? And now this is the same situation, really, where you can't read certain stuff on the air. It's like just too much. What the hell is going on out here? Like I said, but shout out to Perfectly Balanced. So I think should be. Thank you for that. $10. Easy E, Eric Terry with the 199. Pastor Bros was corny idea from the beginning. Y'all believe? I don't believe it was a corny idea. Now, social media takes stuff and goes wild with it. You're always gonna have enemies anyway. With everything, any group you put out there, any idea you put out there on social media, you're going to get people that's against it. You're gonna get people that's for it. You're gonna get people that join it. You're gonna get people that is disgusted by it, right? You know, that's just part of social media. That's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. So, and I guess when you create something for social media, it's always destined to get hit with negativity 100%, because that's just the way social media is made. No matter if it's YouTube, Instagram, Kick, you know, Facebook, whatever it is, MySpace, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter, you know. You know, you put something out there and you get popular. It's always gonna be the detractors, you know, and some people say haters, you know. So it's, you know, it's just. I think I'm about to drop that link for a little bit. Y'all guys come up. Passport dummies post videos and talk too much. Now that's always been a problem. Stroll Blazer, right? That's always been an issue. You know, really has, right? And it's not going to stop. It's not going to stop because people are still going to be. Everybody have access to cameras and phones, and they, you know, some people do this for a hobby and post videos and stuff. Some people do it for money, you know. But I wouldn't call them dummies though. You know what I'm saying? But I just call them, you know, people just want to, you know. But thank you for that. Is B-Dub in those Floyd Steam files? I don't know. You know, like I said, your guess is as good as mine. Thank you for that $2. I would doubt that though. I don't think B-Dub ever met Floyd. You know what I'm saying? I don't think B-Dub never met Floyd. They never met with each other. So he won't be in those files. Hit that like button though, guys. This is the official death of the fundraiser. Do y'all believe this kills the fundraising? Do y'all believe for 2026, this Floyd incident right now destroys the fundraising for 2026? Floyd was a person who was a master at fundraising before the NYC The Futures, before the J Rellos. It was Floyd. Does this destroy the fundraising for 2026 for the Travel Bros? Put a 1 for yes, this destroys it. Put a 1 for yes, put a 2 for no. Put a 1 for yes, this destroys it. 2026, no more fundies. The money gonna dry up, guys. Put a 1. It's done. It's finished. Drew said it's finished. It's done. Drew said no more. No mas. No more peso papi. Hit that like button, guys. We trying to discuss what's going on. Well, we all discuss what's going on. Trying to get to the bottom of what's going on. You know, what the hell Floyd is thinking. You know, why Floyd did the thing he did. And, you know, he had to go on that walk of shame, man. The walk of shame, Floyd, man. Floyd. And that Floyd, he might not be getting out for a long, long time. Those goddamn puppets, man. Those hand puppets has got me wondering. Oh man. Oh man. Hit that like button, guys. What a disaster. What a disaster. Yeah, you know. Allegedly, the bear and hand puppet had hidden cameras. Oh, what? This is something new. Thank you for the $5, CJ. Guys, did y'all hear that? What CJ just said? The hand puppets allegedly had cameras in them. Let me put that back up there. Guys, is this true? So y'all guys help me out with my journalism. Y'all guys are the real. All right. So where were the cameras? Was it in the nose? The nose of the green bear? Well, no, I would think the camera was in the eyes then of both, because were these puppets, Floyd probably built these puppets, right? You know, and fitted them with the cameras. So maybe the camera was in the eyes, guys. With the camera in the eyes. What do y'all think? The eyes and nose, you know. Well, the nose is the green one, but the yellow one, can't. I think the camera's in the eyes. So where was the camera? CJ. Allegedly. Oh man, this story gets weirder and more weirder by the moment, guys. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I mean, where was the camera? Where was that camera? Where was that camera? Oh man. Point star with the $2 Canadian, $2 Canadian. Raze Floyd did mention he is Jamaican background. So Floyd is part Jamaican background, I guess about a mix. All right, Jamaican background. Okay. Thank you for that update on that. And thank you for the €2. Rose V again. Floyd is pure FBA, foundational Black American. Floyd Wallace Jr. Oh, so Ross V says no. Floyd is pure FBA. So there's some back and forth. Maybe he's part like Jamaican more so, but more or Ross says more foundational Black American. So there's some conflicting reports on that, because some people are going to be running with that. So cringe, absolutely cringe, guys. Yeah, Easy E, Eric Terry with the $4.99. Blame the people that told mentally unstable people that a passport would solve their problems. Right here. Do y'all agree with this? My guy, Easy E, Eric Terry. Because people are always trying to help people out. Easy E, Eric Terry, and trying to all right, getting the passport helped me out personally. So you know what? Let me tell people that's depressed and down to get that passport and maybe change the scenery. Go to another country that you never thought you would go to. Hook up with some chicks, whatever, if you can, and be happy and be merry, right? But that can go south, right? That can go south. But you don't know, you don't really know what a person is 100% going to do. You think you're doing a good deed by saying, look, go live that passport lifestyle, right? But all it takes is one person, because like I said, for the majority of travelers, they don't get into stuff. They don't get into mess, right? The majority of Black travelers don't get into mess, right? But what do y'all think about this comment from Easy, Eric Terry? Thank you for that, man. Let me see. CC Caribbean Casanova is in the building with the $1.99 donation. Thank you, CC, for coming through the other day. Well, last week. Discussing the Santo Domingo saga. He said, Razor, now you understand why I don't trust nobody, bro. Hey, yeah, I mean, like Stone Cold Steve Austin said, Casanova, DTA, don't trust anybody. That was his slogan. And Cass, you that's the way you got to be, because Cass, because by overly trusting, right? And it's a shame. It's a shame because, you want to be nice, right, Casanova? You want to be nice. But by overly trusting that person, could bring you into a situation when you go to jail too. Now, what if another bro, another YouTuber was staying with Floyd when he got raided? Now that other YouTuber is all on camera, all on the Brazilian news, right? They probably would have took him in also for questioning, not arrested him, the other guy that was from Casanova, but he would have been viral, his face shown. He would have had to leave Brazil. So what if, if he was staying, if another YouTuber, another guy was staying with Floyd when he got arrested, that would have been highly embarrassing for the guy. He would have had to be going and testifying. You know what I mean? What does he know? You know what I mean? Maybe he would have been totally innocent, Casanova, but just being around the guy just totally screws you over. So, guys, what do you think? Do you guys believe that maybe guys should just travel solo? That way, you get in trouble on your own, and not because of somebody else doing something insane, right? Dragging you in. Damn it. Yeah, but shout out to you, Casanova, man. You know, damn. Let me see. Okay. Raze, you covering Floyd case like you did Diddy. Now, I won't be going out to Brazil and going to the courtroom and nothing like that, like I did with the Diddy case. But I bring updates on it. If I'm able to get some updates inside the courtroom, I'll update you guys on what's going on. Yeah, I'll update you guys on what's going on with the Floyd case since y'all are interested in it. Trailblazer $2. Thank you. He may need to link with PCC for protection. Oh man, yeah, he's gonna be in a rough time in those prisons out there. Definitely. Thank you for that $2. Aubrey, ever blessed with the $9.99 donation. God bless your heart. God bless your soul. I'm gonna drop the link for a few minutes, guys. Aubrey, ever blessed with the $9.99. Everybody going to Brazil, be very careful. I like the Blue Book Gentleman. So not she. Aubrey ever blessed. He likes the Blue Book Gentleman. Aubrey ever blessed. He likes the Blue Book Gentleman. Shout out to my guy Aubrey. Listen, I don't know. Now this is a conversation you got to have with BMT Travels. Shout out to my guy BMT Travels. I don't think he's going to change that name from the Password Bros. Like he said, he has a nice app. Of course, I go in the app sometime and I check it out and I go live sometimes. So shout out to that. If you want to join the Password Bros app, go ahead and click my link. I'm gonna drop the link in the description. But I don't think. Well, y'all gonna have to take this over to BMT Travels, right? And see what he got to say about maybe changing the name to Blue Book Gentleman. Maybe that seemed like that's a lot of. That seemed like that'd be kind of hard logistically, Aubrey, though, right? But it could do it, but it'd be a lot of money. Ringo TV Reactions is in the building. Yo, Ringo TV. Ringo, you're going to be going live on this, Ringo. Ringo TV is going to be going live on this for sure. Or video. Ringo TV Reactions. I know you know about some Floyd, Ringo. Ringo TV. Shout out to you with the did a great job with the Charlie Kirk stuff, Ringo. You covered the Diddy. You didn't do the Diddy too much though, but you didn't cover the Diddy stuff too much. But you did cover it, and yeah, you did a great job, and you did cover that. And shout out to Ringo TV Reactions for pulling up inside the chat, man. You just, like I said, you just never know who's in the chat. You know what I mean? And I'm sorry if I missed anybody else that was notable in the chat. Let me see. Well, shout out to Ringo TV Reactions is in the building. Stop cash apping monger, says Easy E Eric Terry. Kobe comes back with another $9.99. Perfectly balances all things should be. He comes back with the snap. And to say foundational Black Americans who have, something to say about Africans or immigrants in the chat, don't be mad. We make money. and you can't do a damn thing about it. Keep punching the air. Trump doesn't care. Ooh, Thanos with the 5 stones in the glove coming through with the $10 donation. I'm gonna take a sip to that. Ooh, Thanos. Woo! Thanos with the smoke, with the fire. All right, anybody want to come up? I'm gonna drop the link. Anybody want to come up and discuss this? Y'all know the keywords not to say. You know what I mean. I let you some stuff slide, but let's see if anybody want to come up for a few minutes. And then let's see. Like I said, we will be discussing the O'Shea, Duke Jackson, and Giamo saga. Hopefully, those two guys don't pull up on each other and fight out there inside Africa, the motherland. But we'll see. We discuss that tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. We'll see. Or Christmas. I don't know. Well, we just discuss the O'Shea, Duke Jackson, and Giamo, stuff. We'll do that tomorrow. But shout out to you, Kobe Thanos. And we got Steve Stories with the $5. Yeah, this good and all, but how does this affect Future? He has to be next. Hey, well, Future out there. Look, Future just trying to make that rent. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Future just trying to make that rent. God damn it. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. I'm about to get the big gains. Hold on. Migraine YouTubers are ruining the travel space. But thank you for that $5. Y'all agree with Mike Way with the $2 donation? FBA Floyd, FBA Travel Squad, and FBA Jarrell Freeney. Rosby with the €2. Thank you for that. Do you think Floyd will be screaming in prison like Chris Tucker in Fifth Element movie? Brazil prisons are insane. We want BMT to interview Floyd. Hey, maybe BMT will get the interview. Who knows? But I don't know if Floyd's gonna be available. He's gonna be in will he be available for an interview anytime soon? That's the thing. And Ross V, R. Kelly is Jamaican, some random FBA stuff. Right. Big Games, what up? Hey guys, can y'all hear Big Games? Hold on. Is Big Games talking? Big Games. No, I guess Big Games not talking. Nope. No Big Games. Big Games are not talking.
Oh, man.
Big Super. All right, you know what? I'm gonna have to
Raze?
go out and come in. Let me matter of fact, hold on.
I hear you, Raze. You good?
Yeah, Soup.
Yeah, you hear me? Yo,
what up, Super?
yeah, what up, Drew?
Chilling, man.
Man, Christmas came early, didn't it? We got
Bruh.
one down, we got 3 more to go.
Man, you know, it's so weird, man. Like back in the days, it used to be around this time of the year, people were getting deleted. Now,
Word.
it's done changed. Like, it's just a scandal after a scandal.
Facts.
But you know what, man? I just came to pop up real quick because I put in a super chat that this is going to kill the fundraiser. Because once they go through Floyd's phone and look at all the people that's done donated on Cash Apps and start tracing money back to people, they're gonna think, this person here has been funding stuff on the dark web.
I'm glad you mentioned that, Drew. I'm so glad you mentioned that because in that news article, there was like, yeah, we got him and we're looking for the rest of the game.
If you sent Floyd any type of Cash App, that is gonna get traced back to you.
Facto. Yeah, them big money y'all was sending, talking about Floyd.
The fundraising is over.
Part of
the broke
gang,
fundraising
nigga.
is over.
One down, one to go.
Now we got 2 to go. We got 2 to go.
Wait on, let's stick with Floyd. Let's stick with Floyd. How does this end for Floyd? Do y'all think he's going to get some significant time out there?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And when he finished, if he get away with, if he get out of Brazil, he gonna have to come back home to the United States and do work for the feds. He gonna sit the federal government, United States federal government gonna come and get him.
Oh
They don't put you in the papers for nothing.
I don't think Floyd's gonna do any time in Brazil. I think he's gonna, but I think that I read somewhere you can request to do your time back in your home country.
I don't know. U.S. and Brazil ain't on good terms right now, so I don't know about that.
They got an extradition agreement.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that. I don't know. The U.S. and Brazil been having a little tension lately. I tried buying my Brazilian coffee and it's still up. They haven't come down yet.
What about you, Travel? What you think?
Yeah, I'm just I was watching a Mentuition stream about to go over, O'Shea and everybody. Then that's when Al broke the news, and I was just like, damn. I mean, I know that dude was kind of off on the spectrum and kind of a weirdo, but this is no excuse to use that kind of like disability to freaking harm children, man. Like that's just some sicko stuff, man. Like especially in Brazil, like what Don Banks said, it's so many baddies all around the country, even 40, 50-year-old baddies. Yeah, the face might be hit, but the body crazy. Like, bro, like you're gonna pay, just get you somebody of age, man. Like, why stoop to that level and jeopardize your life and your freedom for children, man? It's just I'm just appalled, like, because I followed Floyd 3 years ago with Austin when they was doing their South America tour, and like, he was goofy and lame, but at least he, would approach women and try to, shoot his shot. Austin was just, kind of be a little punk, but I just couldn't just really think he was into like children, man. That's just kind of a sickening thing. Because I've been to Brazil. I'm going actually again for Carnival and just to explore the country. I just hope this doesn't impact my movement, man, because I'm gonna be kind of paranoid, man. Like I ain't trying to be having no weird looks or any kind of sketchiness because of this, idiot. So I'm just hoping nothing doesn't going to infect us, because I'm not canceling my trip. I'm going to Peru, Argentina,
well, why don't you
Brazil.
keep that itinerary to yourself right now?
Oh, okay. All right. Ain't nobody don't know me. How they gonna track me?
They gonna know you in a minute.
Yeah. Hey, but one thing I want to say, I don't know, did you like when I watched this video, especially the one where they go up on the door on Floyd? I swear this seems like some crazy skit, because the dude that knocked on the door, if you go back and watch it, the dude that knocked on the door, he walked away from the whole group. And then the cops and the woman went in.
Oh no,
and
the
woman was like, oh yeah, we got you now. Oh yeah, get on the floor.
Something tells me
Floyd had already had his hands behind his back, and you can see they hadn't even cuffed him. They sprayed the whole room with mace, and they were choking trying to get out.
Something tells me that lady cop, she might be with Interpol. I don't know.
No,
me
I don't
Interpol
think so.
Vibes. Yeah, no.
I think she's like a Chris Hansen, because the way she was talking, she was like, "Yeah, we got you now, we got you."
Yeah,
like,
but
no cop
she
says
give me
that.
she give me so much Interpol vibes. Like she's not with Interpol, but she works with Interpol, and more than likely, somebody probably reported him from another country, and Interpol probably been following him, and she probably a liaison. You never know.
Raze,
they follow these niggas. Interpol watching these niggas.
Oh, I don't doubt it. But Raze,
what up?
You can run that video back of them running up on the door and just listen to like the way she sounds. Like it's like goofy.
Right. Okay. All right. So let me see, and I'm gonna get to you next, GC Judah. Let me run this real quick. I'm gonna run the short.
Yeah. Take your time. We got the whole show.
GC Judah's in the building. So all right, let me run the short one right here.
His detention was at a downtown hotel. He described himself on social media profiles as a sex tourist. The text then includes a series of excerpts from a video.
As soon as they entered the room, the American, identified as Floyd Wallace Jr., 29, was arrested in the Liberdade neighborhood in downtown Sao Paulo for today's evening game. He threw himself to the ground and was handcuffed.
Yo, the rubber ducky is wild, son.
Yeah, that was a short.
That's insane, man. That's insane.
That rubber duck, that's Predator
Diddy.
all day.
He saw the Diddy doc and was like, I can do it.
Yeah,
I'm glad
that
this shit
rubber
happened.
duck. Yeah, me too.
I'm glad this shit happened because these motherfuckers need to be exposed.
Well, let's get to GC Judo. GC, what you got? GC, and I get the
Man, yo, what up, Raze? What up, chat? So I'm reading this shit because I'm in school for cybersecurity, so this is up my alley.
Me too. I would
yes.
that shit too. Yeah.
Like Floyd's fucked, but I'm gonna tell you why he's fucked. So it seems like he's facilitating. I personally didn't think that he was smart enough to do all of this. I'm still trying to figure out who he was.